Yeah.
we're back. We're talking about how we're going to get our vengeance against these things.
And Adam's like, I don't fucking believe it. It's real.
I'm now looking it up on Rotten Tomatoes. 55%. That's not bad.
That's not bad. Better than Velocipaster.
Velocipaster?
Oh yeah, it's a pastor who's like a werewolf, but he turns into a velociraptor.
I've seen this one.
Yes, there's many sequels, in fact, to Velocipaster.
Where do you what? Is it Tubi, right?
Tubi is the best.
Tubi has all these things.
It is. Okay. It has got it, dude. It's got some. It's got some movies you would actually like. Some old Sword and Sandal shit from the '80s.
Yeah.
All the Deathstalker movies are on there. It's fucking awesome.
I think I own the Deathstalker movies. All right.
There's another one with, I think it's David Carradine. It's like there's a bunch where the 80s were full of good guys who were not good guys. Let's put it that way.
Good-ish
guys. Good-ish
protagonists, yeah. Anti-hero.
Well, Charles Bronson, there's a bunch of them.
All right. Does anything else happen that night?
Nope.
Do we prepare our spells and get our prayers in the next morning?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Anybody who casts spells during that encounter needs a little bit of extra time before they prepare them, but it was a first shift, so.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take that.
We have a slightly late morning.
Okay.
Take the time,
and then I think we're going to convene somewhere to have a chat.
What you chatting about?
Vengeance. Not so good protagonist stuff.
Not so good protagonist thoughts. All right. What were you drawing on for your... Which layer were you drawing on? That was the correct layer. All right. I'm going to just erase some of the spell effects that were on last night.
Yep. Sunwoo will cast another rope trick in the northern area for us to have a quiet conversation in. So recast a rope trick.
Okay. And nobody is guarding your shack currently?
No, there's nothing in the shack.
Okay. You've abandoned the shack. You've now taken up town center as your...
Well, for a couple of nights anyways. There's still an alarm spell, which probably doesn't get re-upped. Okay, who do we need that's smart in the council of what is our next move?
Banta.
Sure.
Break ship.
Kren is not smart. Daedalus knows about the ship.
Mm-hmm.
We want a Jin. Lay the legs down there. We need Molgromere to tell us what for.
No pressure there, bud. Anytime you want him, bud. Anytime.
We could have one more up there. Who wants to be in the moot?
Sodak.
You've already got 8 creatures up there, unless you... Oh, no, the legs are down. Oh, we're good. Yeah, you can have one more. Which means that you can't have a messenger, so you might not want to...
That's fine. We'll set a card. Mark? Who else does Molgromere need to make a plan? To hatch the plan.
I'm looking at them. Oh, Black Dog's his first mate. I'll take his.
Okay.
He's the head marine. Like, if you're doing an aggressive attacky plan, then he's the lieutenant of the Marines or whatever.
I think we're good, Molgromere. No one else can come up here. If they do, then the whole thing goes pop. So,
I wonder what they're saying, says Corinne from down below.
I don't know. It's better to leave this out of it.
Just what always happens to the cook. No one
think
talks to the
that-
cook until they're hungry.
They'll get
Yeah.
hungry sooner or later.
This is where they go to talk about you. He's looking at Karen.
Or maybe this is where we go get a drink.
Yeah, okay.
It's like 9 o'clock in the morning, guys. Oh,
Beer.
Do they not have beer at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, yeah, it's just not traditional. I like a little bit of beer. Not too much. Come on, Rose. I don't want beer. Now you're coming with us.
I'm certain they got wine.
Creamler has left a card.
I'm here too.
All right. So we have been attacked by them far too many times now.
Oh, we always get them, though.
Yes, but it's time for us to strike back. Let them know that this will not go unpunished. Daedalus, you know this ship?
I do.
Does it have any weaknesses that you know of?
Yes, where is gunpowder?
We are,
Molgromere raises his eyes like, that's not a bad idea.
we are not primarily a cannon. Our offense is not generally cannon based.
What is it?
We have a very large and potent ballista that makes our primary ranged weapon, and then we run ships down.
Take out their sails and then... Okay.
We strike fiercest when winds are low. Profession sailor.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir.
30?
30. Okay, so
Nice.
their ship, based on its design, is more muscle based than it is wind based. So most sailing ships will outperform it on any day with good wind, but on days with dead wind,
They've got oars to...
they've got oars and they are far faster, far more maneuverable. Additionally, you suspect that if they're a ship of prey and they like there not to be wind, it's not too terribly difficult to hire druids or to find druids to, well, you make the wind go away.
Yeah.
And then fuck people over with your ship that is 3 or 4 times faster.
Yeah.
Rowing ramming speed kind of thing.
Rowing ramming speed, exactly. The ship itself, you've seen it. You know it has a very one truly massive ballista aboard that is heavily magicked. It also has a bunch of other smaller ballistas that are on there, but it's not a cannon boat. They don't use gunpowders. Daedalus, it's gunpowder is an undue risk when you have so much labor and cargo aboard.
Just so we're clear, when you're saying cargo, you mean people again, right?
Whatever is being transported from one location to the other, people is commonly cargo.
That's
Yeah,
awful.
okay.
If you ferry beings from one place to another, are they not cargo?
No, we call them passengers.
Yeah, there's a specific word for it.
Anyway, what kind of does it have any magical defenses against fire or acid?
The sails are treated. The crew is hardy and can fight in the cold. The sails will not burn.
What about the ship itself?
He doesn't know. He's the spirit within the ship is strong.
I have asked a monitor for the ability to affect wood on this day. I can
What
both,
about things
I
that
can
swim?
both warp wood and shape it with my hands.
Now that is terribly useful.
The question: what about things that swim? Do you have good swimmer on boat?
Many devils only choose to breathe.
Yeah, but can they
So
swim?
you can just say no. It's puzzling me. Shit.
I mean, I am not an expert on creatures from the hells, but I imagine if you wrap yourselves in chain, you're not the best swimmer in the world.
A true chitin can force the chains to do their bidding.
Can they force them to be lighter?
Oh, we probably should. Is your anchor a rope or a chain? I
Well,
gotta
it's got
guess.
to be a
I gotta
chain.
guess, but it's a chain, right?
Chain.
Okay,
Chain.
so fucking around with their anchor is probably not a good idea because we don't want to fight a anchored chain.
That's a terrifying thought.
Hmm?
Chitins
Can
can
you-
bend chains to their will. They act as extra appendages,
Are there
And
any
the chain.
chains under the water under the boat?
of course.
Why? Wouldn't that slow your boat down?
It helps maneuver.
Okay.
Specifically, the evangelists can maneuver via them.
What now?
The chitins that are summoned.
Oh, they go underwater?
They maneuver freely amongst the chains.
How far do chains from boat reach?
So, if we were to attack the rudder, are we going to go near any of these evangelistas?
1 second. I need to.
Evangelists? Chitin things?
Here we go. Here's my picture of a boat. It has been a while since Adam had to make a boat.
Yeah,
The-
pirate campaign. Who fucking knew?
Where are we looking?
Adam is looking at his Google.
Okay.
The tiller is at the aft of the vessel, and it extends decently to the rear. That your spells might work well there.
Could you draw that?
Okay. Yes. All right. I'm gonna first. We're gonna see how smart he is. He is intelligent. 10. Okay. So the tiller for the ship. I'm just right here right now.
Where?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
The tiller would effectively.
Like the rudder's somewhere down here, right?
Yeah, and it's like. Did that not? Oh, I'd have the erasing tool on. All right, 1 second. It's actually like a big fin out the back like this, and it is a tiller, so it is the wheel end up having like this large long version at the end as opposed to a smaller sleeker rudder that's on the inside.
What size of object would that be?
It would be give me a second. So I'm probably going first. I'm going to say I was a little aggressive on the doodle here, so I'm going to just.
It's a little big, yeah.
We're gonna trim that sucker down.
Like a large object?
Well, the ship is quite large. Just I need to make sure because I know that we've got us one of our scales is off. So the ship is El Thick Boy, and it would be a 20-foot by 10-foot by 6-inch up to a foot kind of size. So I'm thinking, to my head, that would be a huge object.
So the fin, if the fin is connected like this in the back to the ship, all you have to do is wood warp the end.
This is the fin itself, or the tiller itself.
You can't affect with warp wood something that big, but with wood shape, you could definitely go up and fuck around with it.
No, but you don't have to mess the whole thing up. All you have to do is just touch the connections. Do you know what I mean?
The connections themselves, you have to take a look at the...
Warp wood you could do at range. That's why I was hoping it was...
Yeah.
Okay.
He actually has to go and fucking... what's the...
Warp it, so instead of it being like this...
It's the movie where they're...
It's like this.
The ghost and the woman are making a pot.
Yeah, it's Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. He's got to go up and ghost the fucking thing.
And shape wood is...
Wood shape.
Wood shape. Shape wood is a instantaneous. It's fast. Swoop.
No. Touch.
Okay. And you can do up to a certain number of cubic feet. Okay. If one wishes to, that would be the best way. And give me 1 second.
What shape should I make the wood? A giant umbrella?
Yes, that would be a good one.
The other way you could do it is if a rudder is like this, make it like this. So
Make it very thin so that it breaks the next time they use it.
Or put holes in it. Very ineffective.
I think Adam's talking, or I think he's on a delay in the video.
Oh,
Super delay.
there's a video delay. Do you want me to turn my camera on and off?
Sure.
Ba-choom. I am waving my hands in the air.
No, you're not.
No, this will look weird in a second.
It looks fine. To me, it looks fine.
Okay.
Apparently, other countries.
Space technology. If I was... Do you seek to be punished for your action? Says Daedalus.
Oh, no? Why? What the fuck's wrong with you? What do you mean there?
No, we seek to punish them for theirs.
They're the ones breaking the fucking rules here. We didn't make these rules. They're not supposed to be spying on us creating our boat. Yet they were spying on us, trying to take our eyeballs out.
If that is the case, then a obvious desecration of the holy vessel will make punishment quick.
Okay.
One needs to be subtle if they do not wish to be punished.
Then we will warp the wood so that it is very, very thin. The rudder will snap in the first great use of it, which will cause delay.
I'm fine with this. Especially if they don't move until that supply ship leaves.
Now, it is just a matter of getting me there and back quickly without being detected. Do you know if the Orchitan things can see the invisible?
There are those that can, but they are few.
And likely not under the water at all times.
It is unlikely. And if they are... You see him biting the inside of his cheek?
Now?
if the ship is sending things, I am doubtful it is prepared. The Scourge has only so much impact on this in its current form.
Oh, right. They keep on sending their fucking devils over here to fuck with us at night. Maybe they're not ready to fuck with us yet. We should go.
I'm up for it.
I agree. We go and we free the slaves.
Okay.
Let's be clear that that's not what we're doing.
We're delaying them.
By freeing slaves, perfect. I agree. Let's go.
No, no. It would be great if we could, but for right now, we're just going to sabotage the rudder.
Stealing their cargo in such a manner would be frowned upon.
No,
And
but
he turns, stealing their passengers
Yeah, that's
in
right.
such a manner would be frowned upon.
Hey, this guy's learning. Daedalus.
yes, well, no, they're not paying. Okay. We don't call people cargo, but if they're slaves, they're slaves. They're not passengers.
Then how do you distinguish between those who you sell and those whom work for you?
Well, we don't sell anyone,
Yep. Good rule.
and we call the people who work on the boat the crew.
Okay, so the fewer of us that go over there, the better for a sneaky mission. We need to make Jin She invisible, and we need to make him move quickly.
I can cast a spell of flight, which will work underwater. That will make me move quick.
That works.
I can just swim fast, but I don't know if I can help you there.
I also can summon my aquatic cavalry. Do you remember the hippo? What are they called? The hippocampi?
Hippogriffs? Hippocampi.
The hippocampi.
Hippocampi, because they sound like hipposcampi, which actually sounds kind of tasty. Something I get at an Italian place. I'm assuming it looks kind of like camari, kind of like a thin piece of beef. Don't know what I'm getting.
DM's hungry.
Yeah,
The DM has a diet right now, and his last cheat meal involved super duper lava pepper.
Let's see what these aquatic cavalry. So these things move at.
Super duper death pepper.
Maybe?
Oh, the website's super slow. Come on, you can do it. Loading. Aquatic cavalry summon a school hippocampi. 2 of them. And they swim at 60. So the fly spell is just as quick as the. So basically, Jin could fly swim at 60 towards the boat.
I would say I suggest you bring hippocampi.
Yet.
No, that's 4th level.
Okay.
I suggest you bring hippocampi with you, as they would be like a meat shield.
Oh, it's not a bad idea. It's more invisibilities that we need to put on people.
I mean, I don't mind coming to help you, but I don't know how I can help you.
The assistance that I require will only be required if I am detected.
Then I can come from distance.
Unless you wish to be punished, I'd recommend not being detected.
There's a slow nod from Jin. He appreciates the clarification.
At this point, Daedalus has blood, obviously, on in his mouth.
Is he punishing
If you're
himself?
not careful, there's a comfy bug waiting for you.
It is, as I would not want to give up secrets of this crew, I do not feel it is correct to give up the secret of that.
Oh wait, which side are you on now? Which side are you on?
Well, he is Kaiten, aren't you?
What?
He
Yes,
nods.
You're one of those devil things?
He's just looking at Sunwoo. He's
Well,
not
look
saying
at him.
no.
He's trying to be. His face is all full of metal.
Okay, I do have a formula called Touch of the Sea. It should make you... Your feet are going to get all flippery.
It grants a 30-foot move speed, swim speed.
I don't have anybody who'd make jokes.
Whose feet are they being?
Yeah. How are you going to make Jin She's feet flippery?
Very,
got
very
no
strange.
feet.
Maybe one
No,
big.
he's
flip-
talking about
Maybe
if
get the
anyone
fin
wants
on
to
his
go with
tail.
him. If anyone wants to go
No.
with him.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to go with
Banta.
them? Kind of ride
Banta
with
will
the...
come. I will come with you.
Okay.
I'll
so-
go as well in case things go badly. But
All right.
Is there something to help me breathe in water?
You hold your fucking breath. An air bubble? Yeah, an air bubble.
I can cast an air bubble.
I've
on
also
you.
got those too if you require them.
Okay, good thing that you understand
Apparently
your
the plan
magic.
is Sun Wu uses all his powers on you and then sends you forth. I actually don't mind.
Yeah, no
But you
kidding. You
want to
can
go
stay
instead, go
behind and
ahead.
not fight.
So, Molgromere.
Captain, I have a question.
Well, I had a question too, and I was actually had my hand up.
Molgromere kind of like, nah. Hand up first.
There we go.
His little flash of a smile from Sunwoo to Gaiden.
Yeah, there we go. Senior officer and all that. What was I going to ask? Oh, yeah. You know that last captain who got turned into a ghoul had a last will and testament? Do you have a last will and testament? Like, who becomes captain if you're incapacitated? You know, like temporarily, of course, because we're going to
Don't worry, Molgromere. I take responsibility for everyone. Don't worry.
Well, technically, your first mate usually takes over, so Black Dog would be captain, though I would imagine he would rely heavily on Banta, given that he looks at Black Dog, puts a hand on his shoulder. Black Dog is shit sailor, so...
Black Dog nods. I don't know much about the sea, as you do. Yes,
Wood float, very simple. But rock sink.
Banta would become my first mate.
But
Oh, I
don't worry
see.
not. Nothing happened to Molgromere.
Oh. Yeah, okay, that kind of...
Captain number one.
Black Dog?
Daedalus has his hand put up.
Oh, yeah. That was a separate question, unrelated. It was kind of about morning exercises, but I'll let you go first.
Go ahead, Daedalus.
Is the sort of back talk that I hear in this space acceptable within the crew?
Yes.
He looks confused at like that.
The crew
are
or the
friends.
officers? We're all the officers, I think.
I noticed that you didn't give me a special title. Should you be removed from power, Molgromere?
We're only looking at people that crew like.
Daedalus is now looking at the fish for the first
I have
time.
given you.
wondering
I
how
have
big a
given
fish
you a special title. What are you talking about? You are the Terra Tuna.
Oh, no, there's a warrant out for the Terra Tuna's arrest.
Very well. You are the Killer Carp. A murderous Marlin.
I like this line of alliteration. The killer cop. The murderous.
The shark of eat.
No, no.
I don't think
Sorry,
you know. I
Banta
don't think you
screw
know
up.
what alliteration means there. Don't worry, you're very good at carrying my bowl.
I know urination is very good. Banta, even though, drink, pee is clear.
It's so confusing seeing Adam in a sink. I don't know. It's
Is he
like-
trying to talk or not? Yeah.
It's like 3 minutes ago. He's having fun in the past.
I'm just gonna start doing random hand gestures.
The waving was like a minute later. Funny. Pick your nose. Pick your nose. It's taking forever.
Has it come through yet?
No?
No.
The past you doesn't. You just ate something.
That
You scratch
okay.
the
It
back
should
of
be
your
about
head.
10 seconds.
Almost.
That should be about now.
Nope. Not yet. So weird.
It's one of those things like, hope I didn't do something embarrassing. Oh. There's thousands of hours of me on stream.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they could find something. All right, so Sebastian was just being Sebastian.
But I do believe that Mr. Chitin?
He doesn't seem abashed by that name.
All right, Mr. Chitin. His point is, amongst the regular crew, would you accept this level of backtalk?
It depends on how much I like them.
Well, there you have it. You look thoroughly confused. Mind you, that's sort of like the permanent expression that you humanoids have. Just blundering your way through existence.
I agree.
Molgromere looks at Sebastian, just goes, "That's you all the time."
Well, yes. I'm a fish, after all. You're gonna have to work on your fish face.
I'll see to it.
If you remove both the teeth and the lips, it makes a much more fish-like appearance.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna make a lot of friends. You're gonna eat alone a lot.
I do not advocate removing the teeth and the lips. I simply know that if you wish for someone to appear like a fish, that is what you do.
No, you cast magic that turns you into a fish. Wear a little mask or something. What's wrong with you?
He leans over to Black Dog. Just keep an eye on that one, okay?
All right, what time of day should we be going and doing this? Assuming we need 3 invisibilities with some backup invisibilities. Okay, so we need invisibility. All right. Okay, I've got 3 invisibilities. If you want more invisibility, you're gonna have to.
I'm going to assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, Daedalus. We've got a large enough crew that and disciplined enough that they have around-the-clock security. Most shifts are covered. Am I right?
He is chewing on his lip and nodding.
So I'm right.
Each one of you will get an air bubble from me. That's 3 air bubbles. And
Molgromere, you basically know all the spells that Grimsby has. So he has air bubbles, he's got invisibilities.
Yeah.
These
if Grimsby could help out with the air bubble, that would be great.
He can help out with the air bubble and the invisibility.
he's got 3 invisibilities and 7 air bubbles.
Okay, so Grimsby's going to cast the invisibilities on you guys. And I'm going to give you an invisibility extract that you can hold on to, and if something goes wrong. All right.
Excellent thing.
So we got that, and I'm also going to give you a shield extract. Don't get those two mixed up. That might be embarrassing.
Do you
Can I
require
get-
more extracts?
Can I get some your tattoo again? I used the mage armor.
I can cast mage armor on you before you leave.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, it not run out.
You do extracts as well, Dallas?
He nods.
Oh,
Okay, maybe you'll make a friend or two after all.
yeah, we got a few alchemists in our group. What sort of form does your mutagen take?
I'm trying to find my just to get right. I remember picking them. I'm just trying to find my discoveries there. Yeah, he took infusion. Subdermal injection.
Oh, okay.
I take it back. You won't make a lot of friends.
So needles. Why didn't I guess that?
Fun for everyone. Yeah.
Butterfly needles.
I'm kind of a traditionalist. I actually like potions. But I've been working on tattoos.
He's looking. Is he getting a reaction of good or bad?
From Daedalus is totally fine with tattoos. Tattoos are
okay.
sure tattoos.
All right. So mage armor on Banta, mage armor on Jin She. Molgromere, you don't need a mage armor.
Does anyone require a touch of the sea?
Yeah, if you could help out with that.
I
Do not
can.
hurt.
I can help out with touch of the seas, invisibilities, or removing invisibility.
Excellent. Okay.
Additionally, if one requires shields to protect them from pain,
Yeah, I've got the 3 shields, 3 invisibilities, extracts, and then Grimsby is going to cast the invisibilities.
Our shield will run out by the time we get there, no?
you consume it or inject it when you are there.
Yeah, that. Okay, I'm also going to give Jin a long arms potion, so that he doesn't have to get so close to the boat. He can kind of tap it from little bit of way.
Fair enough. Most of the crew, are they human?
I am currently confused as to what is considered crew and what is considered cargo and what is considered slave.
Molgromere.
Crew the
Now,
slavers. The
he's
slavers?
making Molgromere bite his lip till it bleeds right now.
Slavers.
Most of the slavers are born of chitin.
Oh, yeah, they're probably tieflings.
Okay, hang on. Are they born of chitin like you, or
They are tiefling.
okay?
Most, not all.
Man,
That is good.
that means there's
He
a
looks
whole,
over the
there's a
guy next to
whole
him. What is
village
this?
of you out there somewhere.
There are many clans scattered throughout the seas.
Oh,
The Ebon Chain is but one link in a powerful connections.
Oh, fuck those guys.
Banta's got his hand up.
oh, Banta's learning.
Go ahead, Banta.
Why are they stealing?
Who is stealing?
They are tiefling. Why are they stealing? What are they stealing?
No. Not thiefling. Tiefling.
Yes, they steal.
No.
Oh,
It is true they prey
Someone
upon
help
the
me.
weak.
he's learning.
Banta will be prepared in water. Don't worry.
They're like the grandchildren of fiends and people.
Okay,
It kind of nods to this, like, yeah, that's totally.
like fiendling.
Fiendling.
Silly, why you call them tiefling if they don't steal?
That's what they're called.
Chitons are not truly devils. They are something different.
Yep.
They are made of flesh and pain, not fire and hate.
Well, splitting hairs.
Pain and hate are completely different concepts.
Oh, this is all
So-
pretty stupid. What's gonna happen if you guys get caught? Do you want all of us waiting there in the bushes so that we could fucking start attacking the boat?
Yeah, it's a good idea, Genzorig. Your arrows could reach that far, and my fireballs can certainly reach that far.
Yeah, only do it if you think like we're about to be caught. If we're actually caught and they got us inside,
Well, a message.
make a fucking plan and come get us.
Come rescue me.
A message spell is long range, I think. Line of sight, line of effect. How far are they? In a second.
Pretty far away.
Oh, it's 900 feet out there. Well, maybe my fireballs won't reach them. Bastards. Nope, you're screwed. Message is only a couple hundred feet. I mean, like,
Yeah, no.
won't even reach across the bay. No, you guys are on your own.
Well, what if we go right to the edge of the peninsula here?
Where?
You know, past the tower.
Where the hell out there?
I mean, we don't have to worry about spells going out as much. We have more time. And our escape route to the rest of you is not much closer.
Yeah. There's not much cover out there, though.
We're far enough away, fuck.
I mean, the best place to launch the attack from would be that building.
Yeah, I got the feeling we're not gonna get any permission to do that. That's a wizard's tower. Correct me if I'm misremembering, but
That is a watchtower. That is,
Oh,
you know that Godwin, who you've only spoken to for like 2 sentences. He's got a bandage over his eyes. He's missing an arm. He's missing a leg, and he's got a gun. And the bird, reside there. Aside from that, you've not interacted with the place, gone to the place.
No.
You were mad at the bird because the bird made fun of you for not having a boat. And since you didn't have a boat, you didn't have to wait. Or like he was like, "Oh, you don't even have to do any fucking paperwork for you fucks." Like he just made fun of you for.
Within fireball range is that island over there.
ooh.
It has cover. I don't think anything lives there. That's not a bad spot.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. More vegetation. All right. Do we still have our rafts and shit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we even
You've
have
got
one of their
more.
launches. We have a
All right.
slightly larger launch that's there.
You have a slightly larger launch that you sunk after killing all the people inside, and then reclaimed from the sea as salvage, and didn't get. They were so pissed about everything else, they didn't even make a claim for the boat. They wanted the people more than the boat.
So,
Of course.
come nightfall, we take the launch over to the island, and then we launch our attack from there.
Yeah. Or moving all of us over there, there's a chance we get detected. They got those eyeball things flying around in the middle of the night. They got chitons.
Okay, they sent the eyeball. They sent those eyeballs to find us, and they knew where to look because we're always fucking there.
Okay.
Also, you had a campfire right beside your two.
Yeah.
You try to look at them and pretending that they can't see you.
We continue on with our day in the same spots. Okay? Just like they expect. And we launch the attack during the day.
Okay, how do we stay in our same spots and launch the attack during
mean,
the day?
No. The 3 of you are gonna go and fuck shit up, but our rope tricks are still running. We're still hanging out here. We cast the invisibilities in here. No one's watching.
He wishes to sacrifice you, Captain.
No.
No, it's not a bad plan. It's just not my favorite.
Sacrifice is not a. Is sacrifice a negative term? I thought
It's me.
sacrifice.
Fucking right, it is.
Sacrifice is noble.
We could slowly shuffle some of the important people over to the southern camp and have some of the other guys over here. Like, we're still maintaining watch and doing our thing. All you gotta do is go run into that building and go jump in the water. Oh yeah, we broke their door again.
All right, fuck it. Why wait? Let's do that. Get those extracts ready.
Excellent. Sacrifice. Oh, I mean.
You're doing a sacrifice, chant. Daedalus will will agree with this.
Sebastian just reminds me. My wife was telling me she saw a TikTok where some guy wired a walkie-talkie to a Billy the Bass and left it in his wife's bathroom, and he'd be like, "We're all in the car waiting for you," and the mouth is going on the thing.
That's awesome. There is a miniature of I think the beholder's called Xanathar. He's a NPC in Waterdeep, and he has a goldfish pet.
That's right.
And there's a little tiny goldfish miniature. Unfortunately, it comes with a bunch of other junk that I don't want, and it's like, yeah, no, it's a little too expensive.
It's too much. It's spent $120 for some
some tiny piece of plastic with a pet goldfish inside. But there will be some piece of art or weird goldfish purchased at some point. Or actual goldfish. I don't know.
I was just going to say, goldfish, they kind of move, and people think they're art. So,
yeah.
All right. So Daedalus will prep his extracts in a way that you want.
Yep.
The nice thing about his extracts is you don't need to open your mouth to consume them. So you don't have to surface.
Air bubbles will help.
Air bubbles, which is true. Just as a, why don't you do needle drugs with me? Says the pain guy.
Better be insulin, son, because
I mean, giving all three of them a bark skin or something like that would be also.
He could give them all bark skin. He could give them all cat's grace. He could give them all invisibility or see invisibility. He can give them false lives. Cat's grace, spider climb. If you want to climb the boat, and then touch of the sea.
We've got those covered.
True skill. Let's see what this does.
I don't think we're going to make too many skill checks.
That stealth check might be.
True skill is a potential option. It could also be on like a knowledge engineering or disabled device type check.
That's actually not bad, because we're going to need Banta to help Jin figure out how to
fuck it up,
warp, shape the wood so that it will break but doesn't look like it's damaged.
Now I have just forgot that my face isn't coming through in time, so I'm making gestures that make no contextual sense in about 2 minutes. I'm just going to look like a prick.
Yeah. True skills are not bad.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start putting the things that are on on there. So mage armors are cast. Fly will be cast ahead of time, and
okay.
Touch.
So
of the sea.
He will prepare true skills. What? I guess a shipwright or craft carpentry. Banta, what skill would you use?
Carpentry's fine.
Okay, so there'll be a craft carpentry true skill. extracts.
Yeah.
Then you want 3 bark skin extracts, 1 for each of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those can be drank ahead of time.
It'll last
Yep.
for
10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then, does anybody need a shield or anything else?
I'll take a shield.
Sunwoo's going to
Oh,
has prepared 3 shield extracts and 3 invisibility extracts, so you guys can re-up your.
He's also going to give you a crafter's fortune extract because those stack.
Nice.
True skill and crafter's fortune because he's using craft carpentry for it.
Is that on any craft check or only when you're or are you sure it's not just when you're producing an item?
The
I might
target
be
is struck
wrong.
by inspiration, gains a +5 luck bonus on its next craft skill check.
I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's also 1 day per level, so you could just take it as a daily buff as like the next time I need to make a thing. I have the strong urge to call Mark 8 Mile right now.
Darth Mark.
I am taking care of the needs of my dog. You can lick my nuts.
You can lickmitate. Yeah, I felt bad because my dog curled up by my feet. I didn't notice. She was sleeping there for a few hours, and then I booted her in the nose accidentally while stretching. She gave me this look of like, "How dare you? You betrayed me!" And then went upstairs.
All right, Grimsby is able to help with the air bubbles. Cool. Okay, Jin is ready to go. He is invisible.
Okay, and then did you need anything from Grimsby? Because you had to shuffle out
air bubbles.
Air bubbles? Okay, so Grand Zorg shuffled out to let Grimsby come in.
Yep.
And there's one for you, and there's one for you.
And Ganzorg is going to start organizing so that we have the same number of people at both places, but our elites are all to the south.
So which one of you is going to be pretending to be a giant snake man? Black Dog, you're the biggest, snakiest looking one. Why don't you pretend you're a big snake man?
I think they'll just assume that they're still in the rope trick.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
So
Black Dog goes over and clasps Molgromere on the shoulder. Good luck.
Are you sure you don't want me coming along on this sort of silly nonsense?
You're welcome to.
Yeah, Black Dog
Like,
shrugs.
you need to breathe.
He's fine with the ghoul going.
All right, Grimsby will turn himself invisible and come with. Okay. When you leave,
Are you bringing Chum Chum with you, Mark, or does he stay behind?
No, Chum Chum is not coming.
Okay.
Chum
All
Chum's not much of a swimmer, to be honest.
as you're leaving, Godric has a letter or a scroll. He's it's for the captain. You're invisible. He doesn't see you. He's just like, okay. All right. It'll wait for his return.
Who has a scroll?
Godric.
I mean, Sun Wu will look at the scroll.
Okay.
Cast magic on it.
It says fix the door by the end of the day, or we're going to charge you 50 gold pieces.
Oh. so someone will go over and slap a make hole on the door. There you go. He will just stick the note between the door.
Okay. That's it. That's all the note says.
Wasn't us.
It's just a perfect outline of Banta.
Corinne, could you put a smiley face on this note, given that you're the resident artist on the ship?
He's. We're gonna do a quick check. How effective was beer breakfast? Beer breakfast. What was it? He's like, yeah. He's not drunk or anything. 14. He made a smiley face. It is the smile is round and the eyes are evenly spaced.
Oh, look at that! He's learning.
Go sticks out of the door.
I think I am the artist of the crew.
And then emojis were born.
Okay. The MoMA is a goofy place to go to in New York, but the emoji exhibit is a decent exhibit for like the early emojis from like the 1950s. When people actually when they actually discovered they could make a smiley face with a typewriter. It was a fucking invention. Look, a smiley face. Okay, you scoot through. And you're jumping in the water. And I'm going to let you guys know. If you get caught, it's going to be pushing pause for next time. If you don't get caught, we can do this in one go.
Let's go.
I suggest we go this way, along here, and then once we hit this small island, we head south.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lead the way, chucklefuck.
I think we're gonna summon the aquatic cavalry now.
Oh, that's Daedalus's fucking pirate nickname is Chuckle.
Chuckles.
Smiles.
All right, we slip into the water like ninjas.
All right, the most important role of this night. Random encounter for you're now swimming in the bay again.
If we have a random encounter, it's fine.
It's a megalodon.
We'll try this a different day.
Percentile.
All right.
Oh, there's a hero point.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna mark these down.
Yeah, we've been playing all summer without those. It's been kind of rough at times.
I've got to,
Thank you very much,
I've
Foxfire.
got to accept these. How do I do this again? Channel points. Okay.
Oh, and a villain point. Hey, Opa.
Ooh.
For whatever.
Or do they just automatically get spent now? Weird. Did they change that?
The UI is different. I can't tell.
Yeah.
I can barely make the UI work at the best time. I play D&D on Marty's stream, and then when I'm watching Twitch, it's off in the corner, and I'm doing something else. Like, it's always just white noise.
Yep.
Except for the odd tournament that's like, no, I'm actually watching this tournament. And that's like once every 3 months.
All right, we'll use the hippocampi just to make good speed under the water. We'll go pretty deep to these islands that Banta wants us to go to.
Deep undercover. Okay, there's nothing threatening down here. It's suspiciously unthreatening. there's a 30% chance. Nope, you don't even come across the dead bodies that you've been stooshing in the water.
Fish food.
Okay, you sneak your way along through to this island.
Okay, at this point, I think we're going to get them to latch on to Jin because he's moving the quickest.
Yep.
And he'll tow. We're going to go deep.
How deep are you going?
Beyond dark vision range. So,
Okay, so
100
60 feet down.
Yeah.
let's say like 80 to 100 feet
80
down?
feet just to be safe.
Okay. All right. So, give me a knowledge nature check for Jin She.
He doesn't have any skills, man.
A heal check
Sure.
or knowledge nature from anybody else.
Okay,
give me a sec.
Molgromere.
27.
27. Any deeper than this, and if you rise too fast, you take damage.
Okay.
You have to come up slowly.
Yep.
And this is the 100 feet is the magic range. You're only allowed to go up 100 feet per minute.
Okay, we're at about 80. So
So when you're like 1,000 feet below, that's 10 minutes to come up.
You get the bins.
Or you get con damage per 100 feet you traveled.
what?
D4.
Con damage. We're gonna need
Yes.
hyperbaric chambers after
This is the whole. Yeah. So, just so you're aware, and you do have an item that lets you do this. So I think Molgromere is actually immune to this effect. You've got the Cloak of the Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are just too expensive to have on every single person.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
Okay, so you're at the very edge of the bend's range. If you go any lower, then you potentially make your ears
Okay.
pop. Come on.
Yep. We leave the hippocampi behind, and we're gonna do a wide circle to come up the back end of the boat.
Okay, I'm going to roll a percentile roll to basically refer to how aware the crew is. Okay, they're moderately aware. Okay, and you're all invisible. What is your worst, or what a stealth check for each character? I guess would be the best way to do this. Don't include your invisibility; just it's a stealth. I will handle the invisibility side of things.
18.
He's a big snake man. Look how big and sneaky he is.
I think yours is a +3 mark.
Yeah. 14.
The fuck is wrong with you, boy? Shut the fuck up when you're swimming. Mouth breathing. Just because you got an air bubble doesn't mean you can just sit there and keep bubbling.
Banta, you're at a +16.
Yep.
24 from Grimsby.
Unless these guys got a fish finder, I think we're okay.
I mean, yeah. Are they really expecting this?
Oh, that didn't work.
Fucking 10 devils all standing upside down on the bottom
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
oh,
boat.
23.
23. Okay.
So the lowest was Molgromere
14.
at 14.
14. Okay. And they rolled a 14. Plus mods, plus distance. Okay. Nothing is really reacting to you. You're still like 50 feet below the bottom edge of the boat. And let me quickly grab a I have a cut of the side of the ship. Okay. It is so you're about 50 feet below that or you said you were 100 feet down. I'm assuming you're still 100 feet down.
Yeah, 80 feet down.
80 feet down. Okay. Are you coming up to So the boat has the belt line of the boat is 25 feet down. Right, so there's like there'd be 60 feet up to get to the boat. Basically.
How far before we get this thingy? How far is that?
That thingy is actually the very here. I'm going to give me 1 second. I think I already made a map for this, but I'm going to do this instead, just because I don't want to create a new map and do the thing. I'm going to go new, grab the thingy, edit, copy, file, save as. Boat here.
I think before we got right up to the boat, I think we pause and drink our long arms and shield. My long arm and shield. I think you guys have shields.
Yeah.
Yep.
The true skill also should be drank, and the crafter's fortune, Ahmed, for Banta.
Yep. What's the bonus that gives?
These are on your skills.
5s.
Okay, I am moving the map a little bit over to the left.
Yeah, okay, I see.
So now we're now in a vertical view.
That's the back of the ship?
Yeah, that's the tiller that you're supposed to be fiddling with. And okay. And you are, I think I got you. Yeah, you're basically perfect. And then there's a give me a perception check from your group as you're drinking spells and you're about to rise up. It's all like it is darkness down here. You've got this like there's a light, and then you can sort of tell the boat because it is like a darker, like it's bright with a little bit of light coming through, and then dark.
Jin got a 30 on his perception.
Okay.
Uh, 26.
26. Okay.
27 from Molgromere.
27. Okay. Okay. All of you can see clinking along the bottom of the ship. There is a single lone chitin who is basically like he's got chains clicking along the bottom of the boat, and he's just sort of moving around slowly.
And he's under the water?
He's under the water, yeah. He's under the water, and he's just down there. He doesn't seem to be alerted by you. He's not reacting to you in any way. He's just there's a dude. It looks almost like a dead body being dragged behind the ship, but he is obviously connected, and the ship isn't moving. You can see the chains sort of pulling him in and dragging him around.
Well, and that's special.
Yeah, I don't know. We all join our air bubbles to have a little conversation, a little whispery conversation in the depths. What do we do now?
Pull him. Ow.
Can you describe the chains under the boat? Like, are they wrapped around the boat, or are they jangling off the boat? Like, what?
There's these short, stubby, like chains that are about 6 inches long, all over the place along the bottom of the boat. The chains themselves that he's connected to are like 20 feet long. That he's like Spider-Manning or Venoming his way around at the bottom. You can see him as he's moving. These small chains become super long and connect to him and pull him along, and they shrink back. Another one will shrink back down to a small chain again.
So creepy. What is he doing?
It looks like he's existing. Give me a sense motive. All right, we'll roll.
Try it, I guess.
Well, why would I? I'm just fucking the courtyard ghoul guy.
17.
17.
7.
He's so you spend a minute watching him.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of doing a pattern, like a loopy pattern.
Yeah, let's wait for him to be on the opposite side.
Yeah, I think the spell doesn't take long to cast, so
Wait till he's at the other end of the ship, and
Well, the ship is kind of so it's even when he's on the if we come up from the back, like if we come up from the back.
So
perhaps you should give me your instructions now. Says he says.
So I'm going to go over here. If you zoom out, he's basically going around like this.
Okay.
So
as he was going this way.
As soon as he hits this point,
9 o'clock,
he shouldn't be able to see us.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's curved from the back to the front,
and then we could attack the thing by coming up
from the back.
Diagonal. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we come up from like this way, and from the exactly diagonal, you should be able to hit that.
Perhaps you should give me your instructions now. How far up and how far in do you want me to make a like? I'm basically asking, where do I take the scoop out of?
Okay, and now I have to move. I have to get closer so I can see the rudder and give him the instructions.
Banta's going to have to sneak up there to go and examine what he's working on, what he's looking at.
Rickety, sneak it up.
Why don't you go with him?
I will. Yeah, I'll go.
All right, so we're gonna.
I will wait here so as not to alert the chitin with apparently my heavy breathing.
Grimsby's just giving you a disappointed handshake. Okay. Give me a. So size doesn't matter. If we were playing with the White Wolf system, this would be a deception plus intelligence roll. How are you, like, the roll for you timing it well for his movement?
Perception.
So this could be like a survival. You could use a perception. It would be a little bit more challenging. Stealth would be good. Sleight of hand might be in there. You can use perception if you'd like.
Perception 21 versus survival 9. Which one?
The perception. You use the perception. I'm giving you a -10, so that's
29.
okay. Banta, are you helping?
Yeah.
You know that
Perception
kite
help.
kills
Okay,
dolphins. And
you get an aid from Grimsby, and that is enough. I'll be late as well. You're able to time it such that he's not looking at you. You have 5 rounds before he would be physically looking at you again.
Okay.
Round 1, you swim up sneakily.
Actually, if he's we can have a better. If we're on the if he's coming back this way and the rudder's here, if the rudder's here and he's coming back this way, if we were working on this side, he wouldn't be able to see us until he comes all the way to the opposite side. So we'd have about 6, maybe 7 rounds or so.
You've got 5 rounds.
Son of a bitch! Okay, let's go.
Tell me where I should.
I've not given
where
you
I
enough
should shape the
information for
wood.
that.
Guide my hand.
he's going with you.
Yeah,
Round 2. We are casting wood shape and
Okay, so
getting the instructions from Ben.
Did you inject your insight skill and your
Yes.
crafter's fortune?
Yeah.
Okay, Banta, this prick has the most painful infusions that you've ever. It's like injecting Tabasco sauce. The shit burns, but it works.
You put in here lantern pepper.
It's 5, and what else?
One is +5, and the other one is a +3, and they do that. One's a luck and one's insight.
Let me stack. All right, let's do this. 29.
Okay, 29 craft carpentry. Now, Jin She, give me your aid to the craft carpentry.
Yeah, let's just roll a d20, I guess. Give me a second. Yeah, his int is 0.
And you both have swim speeds, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jin's also gonna fly up. 5.
Okay, so 27. You failed by 5.
He's just getting in the way. He's like...
His hand, like he's moving his fingers in a way that's not correct. You're like trying to make him do like this nice concave scoop, and this scoop is not 100%. Perfect. Let's just check our. I'm going to take a quick peek at
Can you do another casting?
Yeah, I got 2 prepared.
Okay. Banta, you can give me a second roll to inspect your work if you want to hang around for that. You've created a scoop out of the rudder.
Yeah, we'll do one on the other side.
But I don't use. But hold on, I've already got. I don't get the bonuses. All the bonuses, right?
You would need to inject them again.
Done.
It'll take 3 rounds to do that
Oh.
because it's 1 round to inject one round to inject the other.
I mean,
So how many rounds?
Jin can inject 1 for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's burning in multiple locations.
It burns for our 3rd round. Our 4th round, we're going to cast a spell, and then our 5th, we're going to GTFO.
Oh, I rolled garbage. I rolled 18.
And that's a 16 with Jin's help.
Oh, fuck.
We break the rudder.
So, let's just see. All right, so to disable or rig a tricky device, like a wagon wheel, is DC 15. A difficult device is DC 20. An extremely complex device is DC 25.
A giant fan.
A giant fan is not a terribly tricky device. The only thing you want out of this is for it to break, but you don't want it for it to break right away. You want it to break later.
Yep.
Okay. So you have disabled this device. I'm going to give it a fortitude save. Okay, it doesn't break right in front of you.
All right, we're not inspecting our craft work. We are swimming back down and getting the fuck out of there.
Okay.
We're not admiring. We're just okay. The thing didn't break off.
Are you swimming away sneakily, or are you just going with all speed?
I think
I would say we go in a direction that is opposite, putting as much between us, the ship, and us, the ship and him.
We'll
Putting
drop
as
the
much of the
80
ship
feet
between
below
us.
again.
Jin is dragging us towards where the captain is, and we are moving at regular speed.
Are you going quickly or are you sneaking? Saying
with
none of the above wasn't an option.
with a 60-foot move, we can sneak away.
Okay,
Yep.
give me stealths.
Motherfucker.
Still beat me.
Jin beat Banta with his +2 versus the +16.
Yep.
18 is the lowest of.
We all rolled like a-holes.
No, I got a 12.
Well, you didn't have to roll. You weren't in. You're actually below the line.
okay.
In the but you're deep enough that they're not actually.
All right.
There's invisibility though.
Okay. I'm not going to put the bonus down because I don't want you to see it. But there is a penalty to this. Well, in fact, I'll just put it down. Rolled a natural 1.
Yeah! Fuck you, Titans. What happened to the rudder? I don't know.
Yes, you guys are shitty sailors, yeah.
You guys are you shitty slavers, you shitty sailors, shitty negotiators. What's wrong with you? Why are you so shit? You've made many friends this day. Okay, you swim down. You can see like the people with dark vision. You can see this being just like the little glimmers and clinks are being heard throughout the water as it passes itself slowly underneath.
It bumps into the rudder and it breaks.
The rudder seems to be holding firm.
Okay, let's get the hell out of
There's
here.
no chains on the rudder. Like the rudder itself is unchained, like it is.
We're doing the doo-doo-doo.
Manas, blah, blah, blah.
Back to our hippocampi, which lasts for an hour per level, and these things are dragging us the fuck way the hell over here. Let me know if I need to
No, you've done your random encounter rolls, and the bay is still free. You're only like a few minutes later. You've had to use both invisibilities, like you use the other invisibility potions.
Yep.
All right. What are you doing with your afternoon?
Returning before the invisibility wears out to the rope trick that is down here.
Okay. So are you entering from the boathouse, or are you doing the sneak by the dry dock again?
If we've got enough time, we'll just slither through the town.
Okay, give me a percentile roll for sneaking by the dry dock. That is under guard.
74.
You're able to sneak past the guards.
All right, and then we make a big show of us emerging from our rest. Oh, it was a very...
Oh, it's fucking wet in there. Jeez.
Oh, that was nerve-wracking.
I take it you were successful. All right. That day, there's no other major events that are occurring until later that afternoon, when you can hear some people talking about the sighting of the... give me a second. I screwed it up. The True Wind. The True Wind is returning. And there's some people happy about the True Wind returning. And you all know that the True Wind is Rickety's supply ship that he uses to go and gather their supplies from the nearby cities. So the True Wind is approaching the harbor. It is out to sea. We're going to throw it on the map so you can figure out what you want to do with it. It is basically out here.
Find all their rudders just in case.
I'm just going to. It is returning. It's basically making its way around the coast.
Does it stop and dock with this boat, or does it?
We're gonna start next session with you having the ability to do whatever shenaniganry you may or may not want to do. It has to go past that boat on the way to Rickety's. So you could stew on that.
Yeah, we should probably do something like send a bunch of false signals, like the boat needs to come in right away.
Yeah.
Oh shit, son!
Blow horns or whatever the fuck we need to do to like get the boat to come in. Oh. Mark, I just had an evil idea. What if we convinced the people in the town that there was plague aboard the slave ship?
Oh. Yes.
And that they needed to be quarantined for 10 days.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Start spreading rumors.
Yep. And if they try to leave and the rudder breaks, well, no one's going to supply a plague ship, are they?
No one's going to go near that thing. They've got ghoul plague.
Look what they did to me! Oh my god!
Look what they did to me. All right, so I'm gonna make a few notes that I think we're gonna do false signals to the True Wind, True Wind, and then we're gonna spread rumor of plague. Which could be the message for the, like, we could send someone to fly over there, like a miniature Genzorg or something.
Plague is indeed a problem when you have unfamiliar cargo.
Right? Well, I thought you should know they've got plague aboard. And just you want proof? Here, sniff this rag, and it's just a rag that we rubbed at the bottom of the barrel.
That smells like pickles and death. Oh god, no.
Pickles and death. Oh god. Okay, so I think that's the goal. Just to fuck with them. They've been fucking with us. We can fuck with their reputation, their ability to do commerce here. The boat, they're not going to send people over, which means they're going to have to come to us, and then we continue our guerrilla tactics. And eventually, dude, dudes, my dudes,
My dudes.
my dudes, we're gonna have this boat. This boat, it's like no, we're not gonna let them sail away, get angry, pick up 6 of their six of their captain friends, and hunt
Gang
us
pile.
down. No, no. The story will be. They had plagues, so they decided to attack squibs because nobody wanted to do fucking commerce with the plague boat. So the goodly angels stepped in and solved the problem. The end.
The end.
The end. That's good. No one knows anything about us yet. Oh, this is so good. We need, as is tradition, we need a name for tonight's game. I assume we're at that time.
We are.
Last one was called Baywatch. There was a lot of blood in this game.
Red Eye.
Blood doesn't lie.
Blood don't lie. Eyesore.
Eyesore is pretty good. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, it's not.
Don't like Paul Rudd.
Eyelash is pretty good. I like that.
Eyelash. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a
Yes.
good one,
Yes.
Because of their eyelashes and they're lashy and they said
And-
eyes
and
and,
yeah.
all the puns. Okay, eyelash it is. Thanks, Fox. For those hanging out with us tonight in the channel, it's good to see you folks here, newcomers and old regulars. For those watching on YouTube, which is where this video will appear, thanks for your support, and as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace, have a good night, and we'll see you probably some other time this weekend. It's a long weekend, so we might be able to jam in another game. I'm looking at Adam, he was still delayed, so I have no idea what his reaction is.
Oh, sorry, I'm nodding. I'm nodding, and I'm going like, are you guys available like Monday?
Monday would be perfect for me. Sunday's
I think
also
so.
good. So
Sundays.
I'm
you're
working.
working.
what's
You're
that?
working. Are you?
I don't get any time off, so.
Ahmed?
Monday might be the best for me.
Okay. All right. Let's we'll figure out a time Monday. And I'm gonna end the stream here. Good night.
Good night.
See you folks.
Waiting for the
Dung dungs.
End
Dung
credit.
dungs.